What up, guys? It's Dog again. I have nothing to do. I really don't. I have class in about an hour and a half, which means I have to leave like in an hour. I don't really have to leave in an hour, but I want to get there on time. I don't want to be late. I have a quiz. I already said that multiple times in previous videos. I do one take. If I don't like it, I delete it, and I'll do it again, or I'll just delete it and not make another one. One or the other. What else? What else new? I'll tell you one thing. We have this camera system. It's called Nest. So it'll pop up as a notification and say Nest spotted a person in the kitchen, right? And you can like look at it. You can see like the video, and it'll show like playback of who it was. You can like rewind it and fast forward and stuff like that. But what really freaks me out is when I'm like here by myself and it says Nest thinks it spotted a person in the bedroom. It's like, you think you spotted a person in the bedroom? It's either you saw a person or you didn't. And it's a lot of times like the TV beat, like it's left on, or it's the ceiling fan. Like, I don't know, like the shadow it makes and shit, because the lights usually are on in there. Usually, most of the time we tend to leave all the lights on. Like if you turn a light on while you're getting ready to go to work or school or whatever, you don't turn it off. You don't. Like the TVs are almost always on all the time. And I don't know, it's just we don't really care about electricity or some shit like that. I don't know. Those white hairs, yeah, they are. Getting old, guys. I realize that every single day. I'm old. I talked about that like a while back, but if you really sit down and just think about how old you are, and just think about where you were about 20 years ago. 20 years ago, I was what? I was 15 years old. I remember when I was like little, I I was like, I can't wait to be a teenager. I can have freedom, but then you become a teenager and you realize you don't have any freedom whatsoever. Like your parents don't let you do. If you're poor, or if your parents are strict, you don't get to do the same shit that these fucking rich kids get to do, right? They're not really rich. Like, they're not rich. They just, both their parents worked and they made like a decent income. But you don't realize it back then. Back then, you think they're rich kids, right? Because but at the same time, they get everything handed to them. And then what do? Most of the time, they go into the same kind of business their parents are in. Some people just do nothing. Like they do nothing. Their parents own a company and they just become like a director of some shit or some stupid shit. It's retarded. It really is. My parents had nothing, and really I didn't have parents, but I don't like getting into that. But so therefore, I have to start from the bottom up, right? And that's what I'm trying to do. It's what I'm going to school. I did want to talk about city of Philadelphia, only because I always keep bringing it up, but I never fucking finish. The reason I like it is because it's not as big as New York, or it's not as hectic or cold or complicated as Chicago. It's not as spread out as Miami or Los Angeles. It's not all fucked up like Detroit, or Houston or Dallas for that matter. It's like, for to me it's a perfect city. I've been like everywhere, dog. You name a city and I've been there, except for one place that I've always wanted to go to and I never got a chance to go. Seattle. I've never been to Seattle and I do want to go to Seattle. Every other major city I've either been to or I don't care to go to. Like, name a big city, I've been there. Baton Rouge, New Orleans, Little Rock, Santa Fe. Just name it. And I've probably either been there or I do not care to go there. Like, I do not care to go to fucking North Dakota or South Dakota or, I don't know, just different places I don't really care. St. Louis, I do not care to go to St. Louis. But out of all the places that I've ever been to and lived, the my favorite place of all time is the city of Philadelphia, and it's because it's just big enough to be great, but at the same time, it's not too big. It's just small enough to be great, I guess. Like it's only really like a couple of streets wide, center city, and about, I don't know what it is, 27 blocks. That's it, like 27 blocks, and then like the main street, then it's like two or three streets to the left, and like four streets to the right, and that's everything. That's where all the shops are. That's where all the like they have like Lacoste. They have like, I don't know if they have Saks, but they have like an Apple store. They have like Lucky Brand Jean Company. They have Gap. I mean, they have all these nice stores that are expensive and shit, and they also have great restaurants all up and down, right, on all these streets. Italian, seafood. I mean, you name it, like upscale, and they have it, right? So, like, it's just, to me, it's, and then the museum's right there, and I've been to that, and you can take a picture with the fucking Rocky statue at the bottom, and you can be a dumbass and run up the stairs like a dumbass. I've done that before. I used to go every single day. Not every single day. Every single, what day was it? I think it was Thursday. Was my short day. I think. Not every Thursday, but some Thursdays. And I used to go, so let's say about 2 times a month, to the museum just to go look at the Rocky statue. And back then, we didn't have like iPhone, or we actually did have phones that can take pictures, but we didn't have like anything like we have today. I'm gonna cut this short, guys. This is part 1, Philadelphia part 1. I'll go with part 2 in a later video. Peace.